Hi guys, welcome to Whisker Pig Fishing. My name's Mark. I'd like to thank you for joining us. We are on Santee Cooper. We on the lower lake, Lake Moultrie, and we're getting some wind today. It's been pretty rough. We probably got a 15-mile-an-hour wind. We on the up against pretty much so the shore on the side. The wind's not blowing up on hard, and as you can see, it's blowing pretty hard. Where we at right here, the waves are probably 2.5 out toward the channel where I come down to fish at. They probably 4, so that's not something we're equipped to deal with. As you can see, I just let it roll right here for a second. You can see it's moving a lot. I know the audio is probably not good. We're pulling 2 planer boards out this side. Got a rod down here, one here, one here, and we have 2 planers out the back. It's about what I usually pull going forward. But we can't go forward because water's coming over into the splash well into the back of the boat, and it's it's pretty epic out here right now. But we're pulling a 78-inch drift sock, and it's got to slow down to about we on 0.5 up to 0.8. We're moving around up and down. We've been dragging right here for about an hour now. I'm trying to find a fish. I'm down with Palmetto Cat this weekend, and we gonna try to cook some fish tomorrow. And from everybody we talked to, the bite's been off here. I caught one last night, probably 12 to 15 pounds. Nice blue cat. Boat pulled up in front of the tent camping. We're just trying to do what we're trying to do here. I mean, the wind's blowing so hard that I know the audio's probably bad, and I apologize for that up front, but all in all, we're having a good time. We're gonna just drift on out this way. As y'all can see, this is a pretty good sized body of water right here. When I look at the other side over there, the tree line is in most areas right there about 1/4 inch high. So it's a pretty good sized pond. And as you can see, we're moving around pretty good. We're not quite the deadly catch, but we're close to it. Especially in their lifeboat. That's about what we're riding there. We're just gonna pull a little while longer here till the weather gets where we can't. We're gonna load this thing up and try to make it back across here and get back up to camp and fellowship with some of the creators that came down to spend the weekend with us. We might actually be getting a hit right here on this light rod, guys. Something's going on with it. Getting a bite right there. Just all of a sudden we started coming up into bite looking territory here. It's not necessarily the territory I'm seeing on the screen. I'm just seeing planer board pulled back that been flying pretty good. We had another rod back here kind of go down, and that board right there is looking awful suspect. It's looking suspect enough to where I'm about to check it to see what's on there. I think we got a fish. I believe we hooked up, guys. Oh, it might have come off, man. Something just happened. No, I think we still on, man. We got something. How we gonna get him past that 8-foot wide drift slot right there? I don't know. Help us, Lord. Nice blue, not a giant, but a nice fish. He says he ain't done yet. I got to get back here and try to get the net. He's all tied up in a big knot there. All right, let's see can we get the net. Let's see can we get this fish netted right here. Let's see can we get this fish netted right here. Come on, big dog. There we go. Got him. Y'all can feel it's rough, man. Yeah, we got him in. It's a nice little blue. Probably, I don't know, 12 pounds, 15. Not a giant, but we'll take him, man. These conditions are rough. Rough. Get him unhooked there. We'll check him out. I'm pretty sure this one right here came on a piece of cup bluegill. We're gonna unhook him and see what we got. Calm down, my friend. The hook just falls out. Not a bad blue. We're gonna have a fish fry out. We're down with Palmetto Cats. We're gonna cook fish tomorrow night, and this looks like it's gonna be our main course. The fish are really, this bite is really slow. I'm just happy to get one. It's rough out here. Yeah, guys, you can see where this fish, I said a while ago, this back right rod right here was acting kind of suspect, and y'all just bear with me in the waves here. And as you can see, this fish has got a bite right here. He got hit up to right there. You can see the scales are missing right here. And when we turn him over, you can see he's skint. The scales are gone off of that one side right there. More than likely, that was a flathead. Flatheads will grab them and scale them off. I think that it's the way the tooth patch is hooked up inside of there, in the very top of their mouth like that they peel them off like this. But when you start getting bites, you don't know what's going on. If you see that place where they skint back, that's usually a flathead. Getting hit back here, guys. I think we hooked up on this rod right here. I see the fish break on the water back there. Oh yeah. Hooked up. We got him on. It's so rough, I can't even tell if I still got him or not, but I think so. Ah, yes. Come on, the whiskey pig. Got this planer boy back here too, so it's a nice fish right here. I'll head back to the actually a little smaller, I believe. Got to kind of wait the waves out just right. Get over here to get him over here. This wind's making it complicated, man. Complicated. Come on. Give me some break. There you go. Look how easy it was. Once you get the net in the water, it's pretty much so over. You gotta love it, man. Get him in here to get this mess undone. Well, we got him up here. Got to wait on these waves. All right, let's see if we get him unhooked here. Man, it's rough out here. Nice one. Take that one. I'm gonna throw him in the box. We will Palmetto Cat. We're gonna try to cook fish tomorrow, but this fish is probably gonna go back in the lake. I got an aerator up here running with another one in it, and I think this one's a little bigger. In my opinion, a little bigger than what I want to eat. But if we don't catch any more fish, you got to have something. But it's a nice fish, man. Yeah, this is what these fish are eating. The live box is completely full of them. It's a little snail of some kind. I'm not exactly sure what kind it is, but this right here is what they're eating. The belly's full of them. That's why that last fish belly looks so big. When you squeeze him, he feels like he's got buckshot on the inside of him. And two, guys, I'd like to just tell you, man, if you hadn't got a lot of time on the water, don't come out on a day like today. I've been on the water. I actually grew up on the lake, and I've been on the water for 50 years now, and this is to the limit of what I'm willing to put my boat to. It's sketchy, man. It's actually, I believe, starting to lay down a little bit. It doesn't quite feel like the wind was blowing as hard as it was about 20 minutes ago, but I will warn you, man, don't get hurt. It's just a fish. It ain't worth it. Yeah, guys, I was messing with the planer board. I kept having problems with this board. Let me show you what's going on here. When I open it up, you see this little black pad on the inside. When we look on the top side, the little black pad's gone. So what we're gonna do is take this one off and put this one on. It's a brand new one. We're gonna give it a try. If you'll keep this part right here, the next time, it's a little pin up inside of this thing. It's a little pin right here. That little pin, the line will eventually cut it off. If you keep this, you can get the little the pads back out of it and fix another one with it. Just take it and stick it up in there with some super glue and it'll fix it right up. Just a tip to kind of save you a little bit of money. Well, guys, we caught a couple of fish. I believe it's a storm coming in. I was just about to check the radar, but I'm pretty sure I don't have to check the radar. We can see that thing right over there. I hear a little bit of thunder here and there. This lake's well known for getting ultra rough. So we're gonna reel this thing up and get out of here. Guys, we're trying to reel this stuff up to get out of the storm. I'm pretty sure we got a fish on right here. Oh, maybe not. We may be hooked up in that other board out there. I know this much. We got to get out of here. How you like that wave? Does that look like that's a wave right there or what? Yeah, I believe we got a fish on, man. Oh yeah. We'll take it. Definitely in that board. Yeah. We will take them. We're trying to cut out of here before the storm gets up on us. Quit flopping around, man. Come on here. We got to go. Yeah, I can hear the thunder and lightning in it now. There you go. Yeah, they eating these snails. You'll see a lot of times they'll start hitting chicken when they eating clams and snails. I'm gonna put this fish in the spots. We're gonna see about this fish fry, and I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Guys, we may have another fish on right here. It's pulling way too hard just to be that board. The wind's blowing so hard you can't tell when you got a fish on or not. But it looks like it's something pulling back on the other end out there. See what we got, man. Feels like another small fish. Not too big at all. Nice, and we'll take him. Come on, quit flopping around, man. We got to go, guy. I don't know if you can see that storm over there, but I can. And the whisker pig says it's time to go to the house. Come on. And there we go. Swallowed it down. I'm gonna cut him off. Yep, guys. Yeah, guys, you can see it's getting blacker and blacker. I'm trying to get out of here if I can get these rods reeled up and this sock up. We're gonna get off this lake, man. All right, guys, we're gonna make a run for it to get off this lake. This thing's rough too, I promise you. I don't know what the radar is looking like, but I do know we're in an 18.5-foot boat, and this ain't no little lake. Whenever you start coming out on these big bodies of water like this, one of the things that I learned is when you get ready to run out, go and cut your belch pump on. Because if something happens and you need to cut it on, you could hit a wave and the boat get thrown over sideways, it'll disorient you, and the last thing you're gonna do to remember to do is to cut that thing, that belch pump on. So we're gonna try to run out of here. Not only is this thing sketchy, it's got some shallow spots in it. that really make it sketchy. But we're gonna try to shoot a gap out of here. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see. It's gonna be bumpy, so hang on. And then they left. Yeah, if you run off in one of these waves and it comes over the front, they call that spooning. Not like you do with your wife. This is no fun whatsoever. So you want to do everything that you can to get prepared before you start out on something like this. Yeah, guys, was that not a bouncy ride? Easy job that they had. Come on, let go, man. Hang up. I believe we hooked up, guys. I think this one's got a fish on it. Let me try to catch this other stuff. We got a rod hung and a big giant mess right here, right now. It's happening live. See what we got here. I'm gonna pull this board off and we're gonna see if there's a fish on it, but I'm pretty sure there's a fish on this board. Mine's hung in that other board back there. Just like I told y'all, it's about to get interesting. It's definitely a fish on this thing, but he's hung on the line back here. Check him out. I got the fish, but he's on the line right here. This is just a mess going to seed. Alright, I'm gonna let this rod that's hung up off here. See if it'll give me enough slack. I'm gonna stick the clicker on it. And we're gonna try to see can we get him up here now. Yes, he's wrapped up in that line that's hung up back there. Nope, he ain't gonna give us enough slack. We're gonna take the trolling motor and carry us back up there to this thing. Let me go up here and see, can I get this guy? One thing's for sure is he ain't gonna put up a fight. He's lassoed by the tail. Let me grab this net. Yeah, the trolling motor's in these lines, so I'm just gonna have to try to pull the boat up here. Isn't that a beautiful mess? Look at it. It's spaghetti. I hear the piggy grunting. Yeah, all you can do is just hold some pressure on him, try to get back up there. I can't cut the trolling motor back on because it's in the lines. It's just a mess. Try catfishing, they said. It's relaxing. Yeah, the line's trying to pull him out of the net every time I get him in it. All right, we got him over in there. Doesn't that look like fun? All right, we got him in there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna try to get this guy out of here. It's gonna take a minute. This line right here is hung on the bottom. So I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure on this line and wrap it off on this rod holder right here. And that 40-pound Andy will hold this right here more than likely. It might break, but I doubt it. So we're gonna unwrap our Christmas present. I just pull everything that can get in the way off. Because when you drag multiple boards like this, you're gonna have some issues. Alright, I think the fish is loose anyway. Alright guys, not a bad blue, pretty good looking fish. Now the mess. We thank you, sir. We appreciate your business. This is what he left us. It's just a little small setup right here. I mean, there's some stuff in China that's not tied up in this knot, so we're gonna try to get this thing undone. Let's see what we can do and how long it's gonna take. Y'all know this guy right here?
What's up?
The Palmetto Cat ride there. I'm telling you, he's got a nice boat. I sat down in it and my sofa at the house started feeling bad. We done had a good time down here this weekend. Well guys, we come to the end of our weekend at Santee Cooper. We spent some time with Palmetto Cats and several other creators. Really had a good time, met some great people, caught a few fish. Everybody kept saying the fishing was off and it wasn't what Santee usually is, but we caught a few. We had a good fish fry, really had a good time, had some great fellowship. And I'd like to thank you for joining me here on Whisker Pig Fishing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check us out on Facebook, and how about a like and a subscribe. Thank you now for joining me, and as always, you have a great day and God bless.